Welcome! My name is Monika and today I'm going to show you Polish chicken devolaj and I will show you how to make it. So I will start with preparing the cheese and butter, and we're going to add a little bit of green inside, so it's not, it's going to be more colorful with the green inside. So I'm going to cut cheese into, well, like sticks. I would say like sticks. I'm going to use cubes of butter that I'm going to put inside of my chicken. And then I do have some cilantro in here, so I'm going to chop cilantro, well, roughly, and have some greenery inside of the devolaj. Usually the traditional devolaj, chicken devolaj, is with only butter and fresh dill, the type that I remember from Poland. But right now you can use anything you want inside. It can be spinach, can be only cheese, can be only butter. You can use some garlic inside, so that's up to you what you want to put inside. But today we're going to do butter, cheese, and the cheese I have mozzarella, simple cheese, no specialty cheeses needed. It's just something that when you're going to cut inside of the devolaj, it's going to melt. So that's what we're going to look for. So now, what else you need? I have 2 chicken breasts, the halves, and that's what we're going to work with, the halves of chicken breast. So you have your half of the chicken breast, and the chicken breast is on one side thicker and on the other side a little bit less of meat. So I'm going to try to cut it the way that I am not cut it like totally in half. I will leave at the end the chicken so I can open it and have one big. Okay, so I think that is what I want. Wonderful. So now I will use my hammer and I'm going to pound the meat so it's thinner, even thinner. And I'm going to use the smaller, when you look at the hammer, you have 2 sides with longer or deeper grooves and the smaller side. So I'm using the smaller side so I don't make holes in my meat. We're going to do it on the other side as well. Now, salt and pepper on both sides. So I do have some pepper in here ready. Okay, the same with salt, and we're going to do it on both sides. Salt and pepper. Okay. It's going to be delicious. And when we put the butter and cheese inside with a little bit of the green of your choice, or without if you don't like greens, and we roll it, we're going to fry it, and after we fry it we're going to bake it. So it is something special. I have to tell you, I cannot wait to taste it. And now we're going to put the cheese inside with the butter, and I'm thinking I will maybe fold the butter in half because it's going to be okay. Now a little bit of the cilantro, so we will roll the cheese to make little, well, like you, for example, I don't know if you know cabbage rolls, that's the same kind of idea behind it. You're going to roll the butter so it is inside, so when we fry it, the butter is not going to leak through the sides. So, well, maybe it's not perfect, but it's going to be perfect when we fry it. So the sides are tucked in, kinda. I want to show you how the sides look like, but I don't want to maneuver too much, so it's not going to unfold. So that's how it's supposed to look. Then we're going to use flour, egg, and breadcrumbs before we fry it on high heat. But let me beat the eggs first with a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay. And I just found out that this is the perfect breading type of dish. You can use your loaf pans to do it because they are narrow and long and tall enough for the needs of breading, especially the Devolaj. Okay, so the egg is perfect. And how it goes. So first we're going to go for flour, then egg, and then the breadcrumbs. But I need to make some room in here so I have enough space to move. So what the flour does, the flour is going to make sure that the meat is going to nicely stick to each other, kind of, and the butter is going to stay inside. Well, we will see if it's going to stay inside or maybe not. Okay, I am going to do what my mom always did: help yourself with your fingers. If you cannot kind of get the egg inside of the all crevices of the meat, use your fingers. Okay, so this is my first one, and I will see if it's going to. Okay, I think you are coated perfectly. Yes. So I will put a little bit. Okay, it's hot enough. You can see little bubbles forming when you put the breadcrumbs, so it's ready. We're going to fry it on each side, and while the first one is on the frying pan, I'm going to bread the second one. So flour first, then the egg, and then plain breadcrumbs. Okay. Perfect. And that's going to be all we need to do with them. Well, after I'm going to fry them on each side, like literally on each side, even the ends, for maybe half a minute per side. I will put them to the oven for maybe 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, my little ones, well, they look big. I need to wash my hands now. Lower the temperature a little bit and start moving them to every single side with the help of fork. want to have nice golden brown color. And they don't have to be perfectly done on the oil, on the frying pan, because we're going to move them to the oven. So they will finish cooking in the oven. My oven is set for 350 degrees, and judging by the size of my Devolaj, I will probably need maybe 12 minutes. Oh, it smells so good. They're going to be juicy on the inside, and the melted cheese and the butter, it's just heavenly feeling when you bite into it. It's going to be tricky to do the ends, but I will show you how to do it. Okay, so now the ends. I'm going to tilt the frying pan a little bit to one side, so we have more of the oil, cooking oil on one side, and I can just dip the ends in the hot oil for maybe half a minute, and I'm going to transfer them to my baking dish. But I need to finish the second one on the ends. I think that will do it. Now, the baking starts. So 350 degrees. I'm going to keep mine for 12 minutes, and I will check with maybe knife or fork if they are ready. So let's patiently wait till they are done. So right now it's time to remove it and see how it tastes. Okay, let's see. I cannot believe it. I'm going to eat Devolaj today. You can serve it with rice or potato, and of course a lot of green salad next to it. More color the better. Okay, let's see. I will cut it in half so you can see what we have inside. Okay, soft and juicy. I just want to get a bite. Maybe I can cut my way through it. Yeah, that's what I remember. A little bit of cheese and meat. Yummy. So try my recipe for Devolaj and let me know what you think. It is delicious, and it's going to wow your guests. If you're going to cook it for bigger celebration, they're going to love it. So enjoy, guys.